What's up, everybody? Welcome to Buzzworthy TV, and I'm the girl, Lady T. And today we are talking love and hip hop Atlanta, y'all. So let's get into it. So the episode picks back up with Jocelyn meeting with Margot. Margot is feeling some type of way because Nico set her up in this Section 8 apartment. She don't got no friends. She don't got nobody to talk to. So, Jocelyn reached out to her. So she was like, why not? I ain't doing shit else but looking at these bare-ass walls in this, raggedy-ass apartment. So I'm going to go see what Jocelyn talking about. So anyway, they talking, and basically Margot just runs her mouth to Jocelyn. All of a sudden, they just instant BFFs. And she tells Jocelyn, well, me and Nico always had an open relationship. I knew about Mimi. I wasn't giving a fuck about Mimi because I just knew what it was. But, when he did the sex tape, that just went too far. And, she goes on to say that Nico admitted to her that Mimi was the mastermind behind the sex tape, and basically he took the rap for it. And you know what, y'all? We already knew this shit, but this just proves how scripted this bullshit is. Because last year, didn't we just have this whole dramatic scene where Nico sits Mimi down talking about how he lost his bag at the airport and that they've been exposed and how they just need to go ahead and make this money? And she went crying, talk about how, she's been humiliated and she don't have no other choice because this is out there. She might as well profit from it. Like, they went through this whole little sham. First of all, they thought we were stupid enough to believe it. But the fact of the matter is that now y'all going and backtracking it and admitting that y'all set this whole shit up. It's just like, man, get a life, get some money. I'm just saying, like, it just really did something to me. Like, for real, like, y'all did this whole bullshit last year about how, you lost your bag, and now this year y'all backtracking the story. If this shit ain't make-believe, I don't know what is. But anyway, then we got Mimi. She meeting up with Tiffany because she wanted to apologize for Stevie J's behavior. So they meet up and she apologizes to Tiffany and lets Tiffany know that, hey, I apologize for Stevie's behavior. He is now in rehab. And I still want to work with you. Give me a chance. I know you wanted that 90s sound. And I can still hook that up for you. We got Jazzy Faye. We got Brian Cox. We got, Jermaine Dupri. I can hook that up for you. Tiffany tells her, hey, I like your hustle. I do have other management, but I'm going to give you a chance to prove yourself. Mimi, she getting a little smart. She didn't back away. She said, I definitely understand. Give me a chance to show you what I can do, and then we can move forward. So they agree on that. Then we got Mama D and Ernest. Y'all, if this is not the stupidest shit ever. Okay, so Mama D done found, rekindle her relationship with Ernest. Basically, she said he was the only one that kept her in check. What she wanted to say was he got the magic stick. So, they at this chicken shack place. He taking her out to dinner. He don't got no damn money, so he took her out for chicken. And, he's talking about how he want to be committed. He want to spend the rest of his life with her. So, a chick like me who has seen the preview thinking that, he said he wanted to spend the rest of his life with her, that he hid a ring in the he hid an engagement ring in the wine. Hell nah. He talking about he wanted to give her a promise ring. And so she lifts the ring up out of the wine, which she put it in on a cherry. And it's gold in the motherfucker. And so it's so fake. Like, you might as well have not even gave her that ring. It's not even an engagement ring. It's just some shit that he got out the bubblegum machine. Like, You could have waited, nigga. Stack your bread up. Mona Scott Young, she'll pimp you too. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure you getting paid for showing your face on this shit. You should have waited. And then what with a promise ring? Ain't y'all like 60? Ain't y'all about to collect Social Security? Ain't y'all too old to be like talking about promise rings? Like, what's up with an engagement ring? Man, get the fuck out of here. And so, Mama D, she's like, basically, you need to step your game up. Like, this is insulting. The ring, you trying to talk about being committed in a chicken shack. Like, I can't deal. And, then he get defensive and was like, well, I can't help it that I don't got money like that. And I was just trying to give you a token of my love and devotion. So, after that, she kind of toned it down. It was like, here, put it on me. I'm aware and I'm sorry. I guess, men have really big egos. And the worst thing I guess you could do is emasculate a man. So I guess she should apologize. But the way he came at her was all wrong. To me, anyway. To me, he was all wrong. But oh well, she in love with him and she gonna wear that ring and keep it moving. So then we got Carly and Jocelyn. They meeting up because Jocelyn is about to have a party, okay? Like, she at the stationery spot. First of all, it's not a stationery spot, it's a stationery store. And, she's looking for stationery for invitations. And so they get together. She tells Carly, like, hey, Stevie J, he in rehab, but I'm still trying to do me. I'm out here. I might as well do what I want to do while he's up in rehab. And I want to have a party. And, basically, Carly tells Jocelyn, like, hey, I'm with it. We not inviting Rashida because me and Rashida, we not friends. Erica, they came to my event and showed their asses, so I'm not really feeling it right now. And, Jocelyn tells Carly that she met Margot, and so, Carly knows the ass. It's like, ooh, what happened, girl? Tell me the tea. And she was like, girl, I can't tell you that right now. But she was like, in due time. And I'm like, Jocelyn, why you even bring it up then? So, anyway, Carly tells her that she should invite Margot. But Jocelyn's like, girl, no, I'm not inviting her. And they bring up Jessica Dime Piece. She was like, well, I know Jessica. And she said that y'all were real cool back in the day, back in Miami. She's like, yeah, I used to dance for her back in Miami, but we weren't cool like that. Like, we weren't like on the phone like, I love you, I love you, I love you. We was just cool, I know her around the club. And, people like to come out the woodwork and say that they know you, but they don't know you. They just trying to get on. And I understand, because especially if you're trying to get on the show and they're looking for new characters, of course people will come out the woodwork and try to have connections to these people that's already on the show. But anyway, then after that, we get Kirk and dumbass Rashida. Okay. Now Kirk, this is like a broke down version. They storyline's like a broke down version of Cynthia and Peter. This nigga not only, I just gotta run his record right now, because Kirk, you doing the fucking most, and y'all cannot tell me that this is not for TV. First of all, this nigga paying for an apartment that's $3,200 a month. Well, he could have just got him a little small office space and paid half that amount. So he blowing $3,200 a month on this quote-unquote office. Then this nigga's building this big-ass house and spending money left and right like they got, like it's water. So Rashida comes up to this, they building a house, and she comes to the property because she's got an alert on her phone that he just withdrew another 30 grand. And so basically she checking him, nigga, what the hell are you doing? He was like, well, I'm trying to get this house together. And so she asked him point blank, how much are we in the hall? And he said about over 100 grand. But I could have sworn he said that they was over $250,000. So it's like, nigga, you ain't making no damn money. And the shit that can make money, like I'm bossy, you don't want to put no money into that. Stuff that's actually making money. Like, nigga, you got to be the dumbest person on reality TV. And Rashida, you running right behind him being the dumbest person on reality TV because this nigga can be filming in the bed with like 3-4 chicks while you pregnant. This nigga can sign this no talent chick to a 5-album deal. He didn't even sign your ass to a 5-album deal. Let's just keep it moving. Then, you know, he's spending money on this apartment and on this house, but don't want to give you a storefront. Girl, if you don't get the hell on, now this is why I'm saying this gotta be for TV, because Rashida, you cannot be this dumb. And Kurt, you cannot be, I don't know. If y'all this dumb, I don't have no words. Lord bless you if you this dumb. Lord, please let them get some common sense. I don't know. Like, in a minute, I'm just going to have my boy Justin J 1232 pray for y'all because I can't deal. Then we got Mimi and Jessica. So they meet up and, you know, Mimi want to sign her because she's like, unlike Jocelyn, Jessica has been signed to Flow Riders label before, but it's like, but ain't shit come out of that though, Mimi. Nothing came out of that. So she might have been signed to Flow Rider, but once he got her ass in the studio, he probably realized that she wasn't about shit. And that's why it never worked out. So why are you so geeked to sign her? Have you heard her sing, rap, or do anything? Because on camera, we sure ain't seen none of what she can do. So I'm just like, for real, what's going on? So anyway, they talking and Jessica is basically saying, hey, I'm looking at other people, but same thing, like Tiffany Fox said. She likes her hustle. So she said maybe we can do like a short-term thing. And Mimi's with that. But, you know, she does tell Jessica that, you know, she's also working with Tiffany Fox. And Jessica's like, you know, I'm not hating on nobody's hustle. Just to let you know, you ain't going to really have that much time to focus on her because you're going to be too busy working for me. And I'm just like, are you delusional? You have nothing out. You have no following. Maybe that's why she's going to be working with you because she got to start from the bottom. Like, y'all got a lot of work to do. So maybe you're right. Because don't nobody even know who you are. Everybody has at least heard of Tiffany Fox. Like, I don't know who you are, Jessica. You look like the Pink Panther. I don't know. I just can't. So anyway, then we got Mama D and Scrappy. You know, she's meeting up with Scrappy because she want to let Scrappy know that she is back with Ernest. And, you know, she showed him that bubblegum machine ring. And he's like, look, man, if she like it, I love it. She was like, but you know how Jasmine's going to be. Jasmine is not going to like the fact that you getting back with Ernest. Because I guess Ernest don't like, Jasmine don't like Ernest. But not only that, Ernest's mama don't like Mama D either. So she crazy enough to have all of them have a dinner at Scrappy's house. So it's going to be Mama D, Ernest's mama, Jasmine, and Jasmine's boyfriend and Scrappy. It's going to be a hot ass mess. Because don't nobody like nobody. So I'm waiting on that for next week. Then, you know, we got Kirk, Tony, and all of them. You know, they gotta have a little bromance session. They basically just talk about all the shit that they went through with their chicks or whatever. Don't nobody give a damn. Like, I really, like, for real. Like, to me, I'm not even giving them no energy. Like, y'all sit up here talking about what y'all going through, but y'all bought this shit on yourselves. So anyway, then we got Faith and Stevie. You know, Stevie's still in rehab, and it was really good to see my girl Faith Evans. You know, I'm a real R&B head, and I love real music. So she was on there, and she brought to light what I've been saying. Stevie J has an amazing talent. Like, y'all forget before he was reduced to doing love and hip hop, back in the 90s, that nigga was the nigga to go to. And to this day, artists have said that it's not that they wouldn't work with Stevie J. Stevie J fell off because he was too busy into drugs. It's not like he fell off because he couldn't make no hits. So So anyway, she comes to, give Stevie J some encouragement and to let him know that she's getting ready to do this duet album with Biggie, and she wants him to be the mastermind. She wants him to be the producer, and he's with it. Like, I can tell that Stevie really does want to do better. He wants to really have a legit career, and he wants to, do something different with his life. And I'm with it. I don't know if, the pimp dress nigga Scott Young is going to let him do it. But, yeah, I'm all for people trying to clean up their act. Then we got Scrappy and Bambi. They meet up with his sister Jasmine and her boyfriend. So they all talking about this dinner that they supposed to have with Ernest, they mama, and Ernest's mama. And Jasmine just like, look, she gonna go, but she not feeling it. She don't like Ernest, never will like Ernest. She thinks he's an opportunist. And she was like, mama need to really watch out for that, because who is going to be so quick to get back with the person that had you locked up? And I'm with you. I'm with you, Jasmine, but hey, only time will tell, because one thing about Mama D, she ain't no punk. So if this nigga is up to no good, she'll make that nigga pay. So then we got Jocelyn's party. Jocelyn, Carly Red's there, and then this new character. Look, I'm tired of these new characters. Like, we in episode 5 and we still get introduced to folks. This new chick, her name is Prima Donna. I ain't mad at her. She come in there with this fly-ass car. She dressed nice or whatever. You can tell she getting money. But I'm just like, for real? We still getting introduced to people? So anyway, they all at the party. And basically they just talking shit. Jocelyn finally spills the tea about Mimi and how Mimi set the whole thing up in regards to the sex tape and everything. So, Prima Donna, she like, look, I'm not here to spill all my tea, but I'm sure I'm going to sit back and sip theirs. And I'm like, girl, go ahead. You don't know these chicks. And since they want to spill all their dirt, girl, soak it all in. Then we got Mimi. She's meeting with Tiffany Fox and Jazzy Faye, because they want to get some stuff together and see what they can come up with. Well, not only that, Mimi lets Tiffany know that she has invited Jessica, and Jessica comes in there and is like, what's up? Why didn't you tell me she was here? And I mean, she just goes all like, I wasn't expecting that from Jessica, miss. I don't have no beef with Tiffany. I ain't here to knock nobody's hustle. But as soon as, I think she felt a certain type of way, because she felt like, if you gonna have us work, we work separately. Don't have us being together or nothing like that, which I can understand. But Jesus, what about some professionalism? Like, that's the one thing about these chicks. Y'all will never get nowhere but some love and hip hop stuff, because y'all have no idea what it is to be professional. Like, Jessica, you could have just kept your mouth closed and just sat in there. You in the presence of greatness with Jazzy Faye. You could have just soaked that shit in, see what that was like, and see what you can get out of him. You could have got a song, a track, anything. But no, you want to act a damn fool to the point where he was like, you can just get out. You can excuse yourself. And I don't blame him. So I'm just like through with it. Like, these people are never going to get to the next level because they don't know how to be professional. So anyway, y'all, that was the episode. And until next time, peace and love.